Very good morning. So today we are going to learn about trigonometry. So from this chapter there will be of 5 marks minimum. So in this chapter we will be getting as a 5 marks minimum. So what is trigonometry? So trigonometry is nothing but which deals with the three-sided geometrical figure. So which three sides, so which means three-sided figure. So trigonometry deals with the right-angled triangle. So what is this right-angled triangle over here? So right-angled triangle. So in a right-angled triangle, what do you have? In a right-angled triangle, so you have an angle B which is called as a 90 degree. The angle opposite to the side opposite to this 90 degree is called as hypotenuse. So let me tell it as hypotenuse. So if I tell this is an angle theta. So this angle C, which is called as angle theta, so opposite to angle theta, this side is called as opposite or perpendicular. So the base, which is called as, you can call as a base or an adjacent side, or as an adjacent. So I have it like this, where it is hypotenuse opposite side, because theta's opposite side is called as opposite, and this is as called as the base side is called as adjacent. Let us remember like this. Let's not make it more complicated. So what happens over here? So now this is called as like this. Similarly, I can mention it like this also. If this is 90 degree and this is angle theta, so this will be our opposite side, this will be our hypotenuse, and this will be our adjacent side. Similarly, if we have it like this, if this is 90 degree, so which means this will be our opposite to the 90 degree will be our hypotenuse. This will be our, if I tell this is an angle theta, so opposite to this side will be opposite side, and this will be adjacent side. So basically in trigonometry we deal with 6 basic trigonometrical ratios. What are the 6 trigonometrical ratios? So we have 6 trigonometrical ratio which is based on like this: sin theta, cos theta, tan theta. So what is this sine? Sine is nothing but opposite side by hypotenuse. Opposite side by hypotenuse. Opposite side by hypotenuse. What is cos theta? Cos is nothing but adjacent by hypotenuse. What about tan theta? Tan theta, sin theta by cos theta, which is nothing but opposite by adjacent. Which is nothing but opposite by adjacent. So we have we have to find out the other 3 also. It's very easy. First very important thing is like we have to understand these 3: sine, cos and tan. So sine, cos and tan, we have it as sine, which is opposite by a hypotenuse, cos, which we have as adjacent by hypotenuse. So we have sine theta opposite by hypotenuse, cos theta adjacent by hypotenuse, tan theta opposite by adjacent. So we have to remember these things. After this, if we know sine, cos, tan, let me write it like this: sine theta is opposite by hypotenuse. So sin theta is equal to this thing, where sines reciprocal, we have sine, cos, tan, cosecant, which means sin theta is equal to 1 over cosecant also. So you have to remember this part. And cos theta, which is reciprocal of cos theta, is equal to 1 over secant theta. Tan theta is equal to 1 over cot theta. So let us understand by this what do we have. So we just now studied that we have studied that sin theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. If sin theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse, let me write it. Cos theta, which is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse, hypo, let me write it as hypo, and tan theta, which is opposite by adjacent. Similarly, now cosecant theta. Cosecant theta. What is cosecant theta? As I told you, cosecant theta is reciprocal of sin theta, which means what? Reciprocal of sin theta, hypotenuse by opposite side, which is now secant theta. Secant theta is nothing but reciprocal of cos. Cos hypotenuse by adjacent. Now tan theta is reciprocal, cot theta is reciprocal of tan, which is adjacent by opposite. So if we name the triangle, which is ABCD, a right angle triangle, which is ABC, a triangle a right angle triangle ABC, so right angled at B. So if I tell this is a right angle, so which means opposite side to is will be the longest side, which is hypotenuse, and if I tell this is theta, then this will be our opposite side and this will be our adjacent side. So what happens over here? So what is sin theta here? Sin theta is nothing but opposite by hypotenuse, which is A by AC, AB by AC. What is cos theta? Adjacent by hypotenuse, BC by AC, BC by AC. Similarly, what is tan theta? Tan theta is opposite by adjacent, which is AB by BC, AB by BC. Similarly, we can write it for cosecant theta, which is nothing but reciprocal of sin theta, which is nothing but AC by AB. Secant theta, reciprocal of cos theta, AC by BC. Cot theta, which is reciprocal of this thing, so BC by AB, BC by AB. So now children, so these are the things of 6 trigonometrical ratios. If you know one thing, you can write all the if you know these 3 things, you can remember the other things. The shortcut way of remembering is also like this, which you can remember as like this: SOH, SOH. So if I write like this, so sin theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Sin theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Then I write it as CAH. So cos theta is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. Now what about tan? Tan is nothing but sin by cos. Tan theta is nothing but sin by cos. So what is sin? Opposite by hypotenuse by cos. Cos is what? Adjacent by hypotenuse. So hypotenuse get cancels, so which remains as opposite by adjacent. So this is tan. So if you know these three trigonometrical ratios, you can write the other three trigonometrical ratios. So you have to remember in the order, which is nothing but sine, cos, tan, cosecant, secant, cot. Sine, cos, tan, cosecant, secant, cot. So you can remember the other trigonometrical ratios. If you remember the first three, sine, cos, that's enough. You can get tan. So if you know sine and cos, reciprocal of cosecant is sine, reciprocal of cos is secant, reciprocal of tan is cot. So let's understand by this. Sin theta is equal to 1 by cosecant theta, cos theta is equal to 1 by secant theta, tan theta is equal to 1 over cot theta. We can also write, these are the reciprocals which I am writing. Cosecant theta is equal to 1 over sin theta. Secant theta is 1 over cos theta. Cot theta is 1 over tan theta. So we have to also remember like this. Tan theta is nothing but sin theta by cos theta. Tan theta is nothing but sin by cos. And similarly, cot theta is what? Cos theta by sin theta. So these are the basic things. Before starting up the chapter, you must be knowing it. As we go further, you will learn also about the standard angles about in trigonometry, which is sine 0, 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree also. Then you also have the complementary angles, so which is like sine 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta and all. We will do it now. The standard angles, which are like this: sine, cos, tan, cosecant, secant, cot. So if I tell you sine 0 degree, 45 degree, 30 degree. So sine 0 degree, then we have 30 degrees, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. So what do we have here? These 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree are the standard angles. So in this trigonometric, 6 trigonometrical ratios, you have to remember this these are standard angles. You must be you must be able to know the what is sine 0, what is sine 30 degree, these standard angles values. So sine 0. So how do we remember this one? So I would tell you to by heart only the first line of this thing, or you can remember like this: 0 degree, sine 0 is 0, half 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. You can remember like this: 0, half, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. So sine 0 is 0, sine 30 degree is half, sine 45 degree is 1 by root 2, sine 60 degree is root 3 by 2, sine 90 degree is 1. So what do you understand by this? How do we write the cos now? If you remember only the first line of the sine, you can write the whole table. So how do we do it? Let's see now. Cos, just write it 1 root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, half and 0. So I nowhere got it. I just written the reverse of sine standard angles value. So I got as cos 0 degree is 1, cos 30 degree is root 3 by 2, cos 45 degree is 1 by root 2, cos 60 is 1 by 2 and cos 90 degree is 0. So now you have already learned that tan is nothing but sine by cos. So what is 0 by 1? What is 0 by 1? 0 divided by anything is 0. 0 divided by anything is 0. 0 divided by anything is 0. So we have it as 0 by 1, which is 0. Now 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2. 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2. Why are we doing it? Tan is nothing but sine by cos, sine 30 degree by cos 30 degree. So where we get it as 1 by root 3 tan. So 1 by root 2 divided by 1 by root 2, which is 1. Now this divided by this root 3 by 2 divided by 1 by 2, so which is root 3. Now 1 by 0. 1 by 0 is nothing but not defined or infinity. When you do it in the calculator, 1 divided by 0, you'll get it as syntax error. How do we understand that? It's very simple. See here, 1 by 0. When we simplify this, so what do we get it as? See here, 0, how much the 1? It's not possible. We don't have the table like that. So we have not learnt it like this. So what happens? It is in infinity, which is not defined yet. Is this clear? Whereas 0 by 1 or any number, see here, 1 zeros are 0. So you have it as like this. Is this clear, children? So now let us understand what is cosecant. Cosecant is nothing but reciprocal of sine. So sine is what? Sine 0 is what? 0. 0 by 1, which means 1 by 0. 1 by 0 is what? Again, 1 by 0 is what? 1 by 0 is what? Not defined. And now you can see here, so reciprocal of sine 30 degree, which is 2. Reciprocal of this thing is root 2. This is reciprocal of cosecant, yes, like this, root 2. Then we have it as 2 by root 3, 1 by 1, which is 1. What do we have it? Let me write it for secant now. Secant, which is reciprocal of cos, 1 by 1, which is 1. This thing, 2 by root 3. Reciprocal of this thing, which is root 2. Reciprocal of this, which is 2. Reciprocal 0 by 1. Reciprocal of 0 by 1 is what? 1 by 0. 1 by 0 is what? Not defined or infinity. When we come to this part, which is cot now, so cot is what? Reciprocal of tan. Reciprocal of tan. So reciprocal of 0 by 1, which is 1 by 0, which is not defined again, or infinity. Reciprocal of 1 by root 3, which is root 3. Reciprocal of 1 by 1, which is 1. Reciprocal of this thing, which is 1 by root 3. Reciprocal of not defined. Not defined means what? Not defined means what? 1 by 0. What is the reciprocal of 1 by 0? 0 by 1. 0 by 1 means what? Which is nothing but what? 0. So you have to remember only the first line. If you remember this first line, you can automatically write all the other trigonometric standard angles values. Is this clear? So it's very easy. You have to remember only 0, half, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. So cos becomes ulta of that, reverse of that. Then tan is nothing but sine by cos. Then cosecant is reciprocal of sine. Secant is again reciprocal of cos. Cot is reciprocal of tan. You will get all the standard angles value. Is this clear, children? So it's very easy to remember. So let's, as we have discussed about the trigonometrical ratios and the standard angles formula and all. So let's start up with what we have, the exercise problems what we have now. So you can see in a right angle triangle, in a triangle ABC, right angled at B, AB is 24 centimeter, BC is 7 centimeter. Determine sin A, cos A, and similarly sin C, cos C. So let us draw the drawing first, the triangle what we have it. So let's draw the drawing. From this, what do we have? We have a triangle which is right angled at B, which means this is B. I can consider this as A, B and C. So AB is 24 centimeter and BC is 7 centimeter. Determine the value of sin A. So let's do the first problem which is given here. Sin A into cos A. So what is sin A? So before doing sin A, we have to complete this drawing because it's only given 24 centimeter and 7 centimeter where we don't know the hypotenuse. Angle opposite to the opposite side of 90-degree angle, which is called as hypotenuse. So how do we find this hypotenuse? Is like AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So AB square, which is 24 square, plus BC square, which is 7 square. So children, so now tell me what is 24 square? Square of 24. Square of 24. So square of 24 is 576 plus 7 square is 49. Therefore AC is equal to square root of this. So I get 576 plus 49. 576 plus 49. 6 plus 9, 15, 1. 7 plus 4, 11 plus 1, 2, 1. So which is 625, which is square root of 625 is 25. Therefore AC is 25. AC is 25. Now children, so we know all the three sides of the triangle. Now we can find what is sin A. Sin A is nothing but opposite by hypotenuse. Sin A is here. A is here. Angle A is here. Sin A opposite by hypotenuse, which means 7 by 25 into cos A. Cos A, again cos A, adjacent by hypotenuse, 24 by 25. So we have to find this, children. So how do we find it? So 25 into 25, which is 625. 7 into 24. 7 4s are 8, 2 carry, 7 2s are 14. 14 plus 2, 16. So 168 divided by 625 is the answer for this. Is this clear, children? So how did you do it? Is this clear? So similarly, the next problem, what do we have it here? The second problem, we have it as sin C and cos C. We need to find sin C and cos C. So it's not into, it's sin C and cos C. So similarly, we can also find it here, sin C. This sin C, so sin C, the angle C is here, angle C is here. For angle C, which means the opposite side is this one, AB. So sin C, opposite side is AB, which is 24 by hypotenuse, which is 25. Then cos C, which is adjacent by hypotenuse, which is 7 by 25. 7 by 25. Similarly here also, if it is asked separately, sin A is 7 by 25, then cos A is 24 by 25. So this is it. So this is very simple. So you have to remember the sin and cos. So let me remind you again, sin is nothing but SOH, which is nothing but sin is equal to opposite by hypotenuse, cos CAH, which is nothing but cos theta is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse, Similarly, tan is sin by cos, so you will have tan is equal to opposite by adjacent. So now let us move on to the next problem. So the next question, in the figure find tan P minus cot R. So the figure is like this. So figure is not given, so let us draw the figure, which is the figure is like this. A right angle triangle which is PQR, this is 12, and this is 13, which is given from this figure. So we have to find tan P and cot R. We have to find tan P minus cot R. So let us remember here. So what do we have here? We have the height over here, which is cot R. For that it's opposite side, or for tan P it's adjacent side, and the hypotenuse there. We don't know the opposite side for tan P. So angle P. So let us find it by Pythagoras theorem. So we have from the Pythagoras theorem PR square is equal to from the Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equal to sum of the square of other two sides, which is PQ square plus QR square. So what is PQ square here? PQ is PR is 13 square plus PQ is 12 square plus QR square. So what do we have here? 13 square as 169, which is equal to 12 square, which is 144 plus QR square. So we have 169 is equal to 144 is equal to QR square. So we have to find QR square. So we will transform 169 this side, which becomes minus 140 plus 144 this side, which becomes minus 144, which is equal to QR square. So when we simplify this, we get it as 25. So when I take it as square root of 25, therefore QR is equal to 5. QR is equal to 5. Now, so we found what is QR. Let us find what is tan P first. Tan is nothing but opposite by adjacent. So for tan P, this is P tan P. So for this is the opposite side, which is QR, which is 5, divided by adjacent, which is 12. Then let us find from the equation we have cot R. So what is cot R? So we have cot is nothing but reciprocal of tan, which is nothing but adjacent by opposite. So cot R, so which is adjacent by opposite, so which is 5 by 12. So now in the equation it is told tan P minus cot R, so which is 5 by 12 minus 5 by 12. So it is plus and minus get cancelled, so it is nothing but So it is nothing but 0 by 12, which is 0. 0 divided by anything is 0. 0 divided by anything is 0. Is this clear, children? Yes. So let's move on to the next question. So this is the next question. If sin A is equal to 3 by 4, calculate cos A and tan A. So how do we do this? So it's given only sin A is equal to 3 by 4. So let us draw the drawing for this, a right angle triangle. A right angle triangle. So let me mention which is A, B and C. So in a right angle triangle, it's given that sin A is equal to 3 by 4. So which is sin A? A is here, 3 by 4, which is nothing but opposite side by hypotenuse, which is 3 here and this is 4. I have to find what is cos A. So to get this, I have to complete this, find the other side of the triangle. So now from the Pythagoras theorem, I can find AB as AB AC square is equal to AB square plus AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So AB square, which I don't know. Therefore AB square is equal to AC square minus BC square. So AC square is 4 square minus BC is 3 square. So wherein I'll get it as 4 square, which is 16, minus 3 square, which is 9. So 16 minus 9. 16 minus 9, which is 7. So AB will be square root of 7. So I get it as square root of 7. So they have asked what is cos A. Cos A is what? Adjacent by hypotenuse. So cos A, adjacent by hypotenuse, so which is root 7 by root 4. Similarly, we have to find tan A. Tan A is what? Opposite by adjacent. Opposite tan A opposite is 3 by adjacent, which is root 7, which is root 7. So this is how you find it. Is this clear, children? Okay.